Hi everyone, welcome back to another video with Wonderful Boys. Today, I'm in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and the hotel that I'm staying in is the Westin Kuala Lumpur. This hotel is situated within the Golden Triangle area, which is the Bukit Bintang area, and around this hotel, there are lots of attractions and shopping malls such as Pavilion KL, Fahrenheit Mall, and Lot 10, just to name a few. There are lots of clubs and bars around this area, and from the airport, it's approximately 1 hour drive, depending on the traffic, of course. We're actually staying in the one-bedroom suite, which is actually fairly spacious. It's about 74 square meters in total floor size. There is a living space equipped with a dining table. I think it's for 6 people, which is quite a lot, and also a rather spacious bedroom. The hotel also has a bathtub, which actually overlooks the city, so I think it's pretty nice. So we're going to show you the room in just a bit, and also we'll be showing you the facilities and as well as the breakfast that the hotel offers. I believe that it's actually quite good based on the reviews that I've seen. So since we're in the swimming pool area, maybe I'll just show you this area. And you can see behind me, this is the swimming pool. And of course, that's actually where you can actually enter the pool by. It's on level 4. And on top is actually the facade of the hotel. So I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to show you guys the swimming pool. And this is actually about 1.45 meters. It's actually fairly deep, I would say, for a swimming pool. And there are some areas for you to sit down, like the sun decks over there, and also some seating areas where you can actually order drinks from the comfort of your seat. So, like I said, 1.45 meters is fairly deep. On this part, it's about 0.9 meters, just under 1 meters. Maybe for your children, I think that's a little bit safer. And there's like a walkway in between here, which separates the pool on the left, which is a bit deeper, and on the right. I would say this is about 0.3 meters, so maybe if you have a small kids, maybe this would be a bit better. So, on this side, there are more sun decks for you to just lounge and also perhaps get a tent, maybe get a tent. So yeah, that's about it for the pool deck area. And you can see behind me, you can see the facade of the hotel. And the hotel also has a fitness center which opens 24 hours a day. So it's very nice. I think that it's well equipped, lots of things, and also but it can get a bit crowded because this hotel is always at high occupancy, especially on the weekends. So yeah, I'll probably see you later for the room tour. Right, so we're now on the 23rd floor, and this is actually where the walkway is, heading to all the different guest rooms. So our suite is actually located right at the corner, so you might think that it is actually has a nice entrance, but I don't think so. So I'm going to turn it around, and we can see that our suite is actually the one over there, and this is actually another guest room. So the entrance is a little bit odd. So anyways, this is the suite. You can see that the entranceway of the suite is actually pretty large, I would say. There's a good space over here, and importantly, there is this really huge mirror. It's like a full-length mirror where you can actually check out your turnout bearings before you actually leave. Not many hotels have this kind of full-length mirror. And behind, as you can see, is actually where the powder room is. And the powder room is really big. You know, I think if you have guests here, they will really love it. There is a vanity area, the WC, as well as a bench, which I'm not sure why there's a bench here. Right, so heading back outside, this is where you insert your card key. It's still pretty much old school. To insert, you have to slot in the magnetic card, and this is the main power, as well as you can select privacy or make up your room over here. So pretty old school. So we head further into the room. This is actually the main living space, which actually constitutes of not just the living room, but also the dining table. So what I really like about this suite is that there is a dining table, and in fact you can fit 6 people. You can even bring in some chairs and you can have a lot of people to sit inside. So it's actually pretty nice, I would say, to actually host your guests here, whether it's for an evening, for dinner, or just to chill, right? So the minibar is located just here, pretty convenient, and is hidden behind these cabinets. And I would say it's pretty decent. There is a Nespresso machine, comes with capsules. The regular rooms, guest rooms, do not come with the Nespresso machines. They have this IKEA bottles of water, so it's recyclable, which I think is good for the environment, but I would still prefer those plastic bottles. I feel it's cleaner. And kettle for you to boil water. There are some tea, I believe it's from Dilmah tea, and an instant coffee that's also available here, right? So below is the fridge, mini fridge, and you can see it's empty. We just used to place our juices that we actually purchased elsewhere. If you would like to purchase any beverages, you could actually scan the QR code for there. And right next to it is actually another cupboard, which is I don't know what it's for. It looks like a shoe rack, shoe cabinet to me. Probably not going to use it. So let's head back outside. Again, this is the dining space, and beside it is the living space, where there is a sofa, a 3-seater sofa over here, and a single-seater sofa. And I would say that it's pretty comfortable. The space here is really good. You can actually host probably 10 or more guests here. And we can see that behind is actually the view of the city. That over there at the end is the KL Tower, and below this is the Bukit Bintang Road. We can see it's so busy. It's even until midnight, it's still really busy. And that is the Pavilion Mall, so it's actually right next to it. Although the traffic light is in front, if you want to jaywalk, you could do it here, but it's not advisable. For your safety, you should go that way. Of course, it comes with a work desk where you can actually do some work if you need to. So again, the television, good distance from the seating area. But one thing that is disadvantageous is that you can't actually rotate the television to, if you have guests sitting at the dining area. So let's move on into the bedroom. So the bedroom is actually fairly spacious, although it is less spacious than the living room, but it is still of a very good size. We have the king size bed, which is located here. Bedside tables with, again, old school switches to control the switches of the room. So you actually need to go around the room to actually turn off all the lights. The view is slightly different. It actually faces the other part of Bukit Bintang. You can see the Berjaya Times Square over there. It's not too bad, I would say. And there's also a television here, pretty large, although it is angled slightly off from the bed. So this is the walk-in wardrobe area. And we actually see that it is actually pretty long. I like the concept that it is, in a sense, walk-in. And there is like a safe, as well as the bedroom amenities, which is below. There's extra pillows on the other side. So again, this is the bedroom from the other angle. Pretty nice. So the bathroom, I wouldn't say that this is a highlight of the room, because it's relatively small given that the suite is really big. So when you come in, you actually see everything. This is actually the WC, standing shower, bathtub, and a vanity area. Also, a little bit disappointing is that there's only one basin, and that I would say that the water heater is actually kind of faulty for this room. So sometimes you get only really hot water, and you don't get any option for cold water. And the bathroom amenities are over here. And I do like a separate tub from the shower so that it is relatively cleaner, and you can choose to actually raise the blinds as you wish. So this is the standing shower. I like their, all the Westin has really nice amenities for the bathroom amenities. And the rain shower here, I would say that the pressure again is not so good for the handheld shower. It's actually pretty strong, and you can't even change it. And the WC, they always have this thing as please pull the door gently. I think there's a lot of cases where people are a bit too aggressive. So last night we had some issues with the plumbing, and we had to call the maintenance to come and actually rectify the issue. And I'm glad that it's actually working fine right now. So let's head back outside. Again, this is the one bedroom suite, where this is the main bedroom area. And if we head out, this is the living space. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I would say that, well, a lot of people say that the suite is actually fairly dated, but I think that it is relatively okay. In terms of maintenance wise, they actually took care of the room. And one more disadvantage I would say is that it gets a little bit dark, especially in the evening. Like where we are right now, it's about 5:30 in the evening. And at night, it's even more dark. So yeah, if you don't like dark, then maybe this is not the kind of room for you. But if not, I don't really have too much complaints. So I will see you later on for the breakfast. Alright, good morning. So we're now at the breakfast service here at the Westin Kuala Lumpur, and this is the living room, which is located on the upper ground floor. So basically the breakfast is a full buffet spread. There are lots of options for you to choose from, lots of stations, and these are the items that we've taken for now. So first of all, there's no like a beverage service where someone will come in and take your order, so you have to take it yourself. But there are lots of beverages options, and like for example over here we have the strawberry smoothie, watermelon juice, and hot coffee. They also have different kinds of tea like a teh tarik, masala tea that's available, and a variety of smoothies and juices. So let's basically talk about the food. And usually when I come to Malaysia, it's about the local food in this plate over here. You can see that there's rice, the noodles, fish, chicken, the siu mai, and also the pao. So I think they look quite good. There are also, of course, Western selections. Of course, we're in Westin. And there's an egg station. You can do eggs your way, like this omelette. There's also, of course, other choices of eggs, like scrambled eggs, hard-boiled eggs, soft-boiled eggs that are available. And going back to the Asian food, over here we have the prata together with fish curry. Also look good. A porridge station where you can actually mix and match what kind of condiments that you would like together with your porridge. And also a noodle station. There was a chicken, a soup, but in this case I got a tom yum soup, which also looks okay. I hope it tastes okay. And they also do provide like nasi lemak. If you like nasi lemak, this is nicely wrapped in the pandan leaf, so I think it's going to be quite fragrant. And of course, to end it, there are lots of like yogurt. There's also pastries. Like I took some here. This is the almond croissant. They do have some chocolate Danish, and I believe this is like a raspberry kind of like a tart. And also fresh fruits in this plate. It's always a good idea to end off with fruits. So yeah, that's all that we took. There's actually lots of food. Surprisingly, it's not very crowded. It's actually a long weekend, so it's actually quite nice, the place, I feel. And one more thing to note is that if you require mobility assistance, you can take actually a hydraulic lift at the side of the lobby of the hotel to get to this restaurant. So I'm going to dig in. I'll probably see you later when I summarize this video. Okay, so I'm about to check out here for my stay at the Westin Kuala Lumpur. So let me give you a quick summary about my stay here. So first of all, I'll talk about the location. It's located in Bukit Bintang area and is situated directly opposite Pavilion Mall. So I would say the location is decent, although if you want to get to the mall, there is not a sheltered route. You have to walk by the road towards the JW Marriott and Star Hill Gallery and then cross the road. So if it's raining, it might be a problem. And traffic here is pretty bad, so if you want to take a grab out or coming back to your hotel, it might be difficult. So going back to the hotel, I stayed in the one bedroom suite, which is actually very large. It's 74 square meters in floor size, but it feels a bit bigger than that. And you can see behind me, that's the living space, and also there's a dining table that comes with the living space. So it's really spacious, and because it is a corner room, you get, you know, like a really wide kind of a view of the Kuala Lumpur city. So I think it's quite nice. The bedroom is also spacious. I wouldn't say there's nothing much to complain. And however, the bathroom is a bit small. So there were some issues with the bathroom. First was the flushing system, which actually malfunctioned twice. And also the water pressure of the shower isn't very good. It was very strong. Like basically it just came out as one one jet of water like a bidet, so that wasn't very good. So as you can also see that the room is a little bit dated, and at night the lack of lighting makes it really dark, or when it's having a raining season, it also becomes quite dark. Alright, so we can move on. I can talk a bit about the facilities. The swimming pool is pretty nice. I would say there is a separated segment from the adult pool and the kids pool. So it's pretty nice space, and it's usually not very crowded. The fitness center is open 24 hours, and I think it's quite well equipped. And a little bit about the F&B. We had the breakfast at the main restaurant of the hotel on the ground floor. I would say that given the price, I think they're selling it about 65 ringgit plus taxes. It's actually quite good. The spread is really good. There's lots of food, and the quality is also very good. So I would say that if you want to consider opting in for breakfast, then you should. The club lounge is really nice. It's on the third floor of the hotel. It's quite big. However, the food selections is actually very limited, even for the evening cocktails. There is only 2 hot food items. Mainly there are other appetizers. There's also desserts, but only not very good selection of the hot dishes that's available. So yeah, that's it for my stay here at the Westin KL. Hope that you found this video useful, and if you are new here, do consider subscribing to the channel by hitting the subscribe button just below. And we have many more new videos, or rather older videos, that's right over there, so you can check them out. If not, I will see you in the next video. Bye.